Hello everyone, I am Desilia Utami with NPM 244120001 from accounting class 24A. On this occasion, I will explain about macroeconomics, which is one of the assessments in the introduction to macroeconomics course. Here is the explanation. Enjoy watching, guys. What is macroeconomics? Macroeconomics is a branch of economics that studies the overall aggregate economic behavior, such as total output, gross domestic product, inflation rate, unemployment rate, economic growth, and the role of government policies. Macroeconomics looks at the big picture of the economy. Example, when the government raises interest rates, macroeconomics will analyze how this policy affects public consumption, company investment, and national economic growth. Why is macroeconomics important? Macroeconomics is very important because 1. Explains the differences in growth between countries, and 2. Helps understand the causes of inflation and unemployment. 3. Serves as the basis for fiscal and monetary policy that affects public welfare. 4. Is used to analyze economic recession and depressions. What are recession and depression? Recession is a general decline in economic activity, usually marked by a decrease in real GDP for 2 consecutive quarters, while depreciation is a very deep and prolonged economic downturn. Next, economic models. Economic models are simple field representation of reality used to understand relationship between economic variables. Two types of variables in the model. 1. Endogenous variables are the variables explained by the model, example, price and quantity. And 2. Exogenous variables are the variables that come from outside the model and are assumed to remain unchanged. Example like government policy, weather, technology. Next, market clearing. This concept describes a situation where the quantity of goods or service ever equals the quantity demand at a certain price. In this condition, there is no excess demand or supply. However, price and wage often do not adjust immediately, like price or wage, so markets might not immediately reach equilibrium. And next, demand and supply curve. Demand curve shows the relationship between price and quantity demand. It tends to decrease or negative. Meanwhile, supply curve shows the relationship between price and quantity supply. It tends to increase or positive. Example of curve change, like 1. Increase in demand, for example, due to increased income. The curve shifts to the right, price rises, quantity rises. And 2. Increase in supply, for example, due to lower production costs. The curve shifts to the right, price falls, quantity rises. And sticky prices and wages. In reality, not all price or wages immediately adjust to economic change. Work contracts and menu costs make price inflexible. This causes short-term imbalance, such as an employment. And next, what is the relationship between macroeconomics and macroeconomics? Microeconomics is the study of individual behavior, households, and companies, while macroeconomics is the study of aggregate economics. Macroeconomics is built upon the foundation of microeconomics because individual macro decisions contribute to macro outcomes. For example, household consumption to national aggregate demand. That's all the explanation from me. I hope it can be interested and be useful for all of you. Thank you and see you in the next video guys. Bye bye.